Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Miami. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. He's just dropping his shot in.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's Jaquez on the wing. Outside Mitchell. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. New York working the ball around now. Going inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Now here's Mitchell. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson looks it over. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 5.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Towns with the ball. Hero picks him up. 3-pointer, Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Hero on the wing. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Bridges. And New York has possession. Kicks it out, Towns. And it's New York with another.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Adebayo. And miss after miss right now. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Screen by Hart. Brunson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And that one's good for Brunson.
Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jaquez. Kicks it to Hero. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Now here's Towns. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Adebayo. Outside Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Robinson. Alvarado, left side. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Here's Larson. There's the steal. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Larson. And there's 1:45 left in the first. And here's Ware. 5 to shoot. Powell for 3. And again, no good by Miami. New York leading by 6. Alvarado outside. Pass to Shannon. The rebound by Ware. Heat trailed by 6. Down low. Tries to save it. Now Mitchell. Miami moving it around. It's Wiggins on the wing. Drops in the 3.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch and shoot game too.
Here's Shamet. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Wiggins. The putback. Back to Ware. Pass to Larson. It's Powell on the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Number 32.
Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Ware. Heat trailed by 5. Pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Shamet. And he drives in. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Heat trailed by 7. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Fred.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Launches a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Alvarado. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Here's Towns. Rebound Miami.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. To the inside, and he comes up with a bucket. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And down it goes. 2 points. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Towns, right side. Pass to Robinson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Robinson's got 8. He trailed by 6. Right wing. Launches it. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. It's Shamet on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Towns can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Hero. He buries it from 3. He's got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside McBride. Back to Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Inside. Out left to the wing. Hero for 3. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And there's the screen. To the left side wing. Adebayo, a good look. And it's Miami with another.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Shamet. New York again can't hit. Miami trailing. Pass to Adebayo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Ware. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Brunson takes it himself. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Here's Bridges. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Ware, that's good. And now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
New York, no good that time either. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Bridges. Now Ware. It's Wiggins on the wing. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Bridges. Back to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Wide open. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Larson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Larson. Fires for 3. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Ware's got 6 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Hart got his first basket. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Miami moving it around. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The shot by Towns, no good. Miami leading by 9. Pass to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Stolen by Bridges. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his ability.
Back to Hero. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's New York. Good momentum. 8 straight points. To the middle. It's stolen by Jaquez. Right side Mitchell. Back to Jaquez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Hero outside. The 3. Drains the triple. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And the Heat making a change here. Outside Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Wiggins for 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Brent, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. Bridges left side. Wiggins with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Hero for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that one's good. Jaquez for 3. Jaquez has got 5 points now this quarter.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Pass to Wiggins. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Jaquez. He's got 7. Miami moving it around. Hero with it. Pass to Jaquez. 5 on the clock. Now Hero. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Anunoby on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of culture. Back to you, Brian.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Now here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
There, the screen. Over to the wing. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Ware's got 8 points. 1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Shamet. Outside McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Robinson. Nice D from Ware. Now here's Powell. Here's Larson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 7. Alvarado outside. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. Unloads. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Miami, 57.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Heat leading by 7. Powell outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Towns. Towns throws it down.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll. It shows good finishing ability on the move.
Wiggins for 3. On target from range.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
To the inside. Robinson can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. They've led by as many as 11.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
McBride with it. Now Wiggins defending. Outside McBride. Inside. Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big Cat says, take that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Here's Larson. Off target from outside. And here's New York now. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Down low. Here's Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Wiggins from long range. Towns with a rebound. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 6. Up top, Alvarado. Towns looking for an opening. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
That one is cash from Wiggins.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Alvarado outside. To the wing on the left. For 3. And Karl Anthony Towns hits from deep. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half. It's Powell on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Shamet.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Towns. Alvarado outside. Here's Shamet. And here's Robinson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Alvarado outside. Towns for three. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 5. Powell outside. Pass to Larson. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Next drive, it's all.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Here's Adebayo. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, he cannot hit. Knicks trail by 4. Left side, Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo. Cash!
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Free throw, no good for Adebayo. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter here. Right side, Brunson.
You know, with his first step, Brunson is really hard to contain in two-man game.
Outside Jaquez. Hero looking over the floor. Mitchell outside. Now Adebayo. Let's loose for three. No good. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Brunson, hard outside to take the lead.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell outside. Bam, going to work inside.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Miami making a switch here. Here's Towns. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. His teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
That's exactly what you want to see, your big men playing big. Strong goal.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.